Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm a saving scholar, and on my channel I talk about cash stuffing, budgeting and books. If you like my content, please do all the YouTubey things of subscribing, liking and commenting. Enjoy! Hi everyone, how are we all? It feels so good to be here today. Little update. Everything seems to be okay with me. I feel much more on it. Slowly getting back into it, but I've been able to really catch up with work, catch up with some family priorities, and I feel this weekend I'm going to be able to catch up with my cash stuffing because it's just hasn't taken a battering actually. I've been really careful with my folders and stuff. Just I haven't been able to organise and do the things I've wanted to do, particularly with the business. So hopefully I'll be able to do some of that at the weekend, along with some PhD stuff, because that's also taking major battering. So a little bit about myself. I'm Selena. I have two boys. I have one who's at university, who's living with us. I have another boy who is at uni and doing a dance degree. I have 4 cats and a tortoise, and I'm married to Mr. Saving Scholar. I love all things books, even though that's also taken a bit of a battering this week. I love Doc Martens and I love trance music. It's a little bit more extra for you. And of course, I love cash stuffing. These videos are all about my cash stuffing and budgeting journey. I just love doing it, and it really is kind of a relaxing thing for me. But at the same time, this is not financial advice. Okay, so just a disclaimer, it just works for me and my family. So that's a little bit about me. How are we all? Christmas is fast approaching. Yay! I feel like I'm getting on top of that now as well, which is good. It's been horrible weather though. My coat is obviously not waterproof anymore. I got drenched on my way to work, and it means I haven't been doing so much Pokemon Go. I love Pokemon Go, so that's a bit of a sucky. I just haven't wanted to go out as much and do my little walks. So let's have a look. So if you're new to my channel and you're new to my Saturday weekly unstuff and stuffing, I check my day-to-day folder to see what I have spent and not spent for the week. So let's move over to the day-to-day binder. Okay, so here is my day-to-day binder. This is the one that I have in my backpack, in my bag every single day. And I use it for those day-to-day spends. So, you know, going to the shops to get food, toiletries, cat stuff, you name it. It's all in here. I did plan to have these on my Etsy store at the Saving Scholar, but I just haven't got around to it. But I am going to be putting them on my Etsy store. They are smaller than the normal ones. So these ones are A6, these are A7, so they're slightly smaller. I decided to go for that because I just found these were a bit too big for my bag, and I have priorities, which are books. So these are slightly smaller, and you can have it all personalized, or you can have the day-to-day, and then you'll get some wallets that you will also personalize, and then you'll have a little thing at the back. Okay, so this is my day-to-day. Some of the things in here are weeklies that I restuff and stuff every week, and other things are monthlies. So let's work from the back on. So vape. We spent that this week. I only put 5 in, I think, and we spent it. We just kept topping up, but we'll come to that again later. We have books. I actually didn't put anything in. I did have a cheeky spend though. I should have put some in this week, and I did, but I put it all in the jar, and I shouldn't have done because I got some in the week, which I never ever do. So yeah, a little bit naughty. Takeaway, put nothing in, but we're actually having takeaway tonight. You can see where this is going. My son had a really good grade in his feedback for his submission, his essay, and we decided to get Chinese because he's worked really hard on this one. It's been a bit of a struggle, so we decided to get Chinese, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. I feel it's still a little bit like that at the moment. So if you're new to my channel, I have diagnosed depression. I take antidepressants, and it's just been really tricky recently, last few weeks. So I kind of feel actually myself, my husband, and my son kind of all need that. So I am going to do it, and I'll face the consequences next week. I shouldn't really, but it just needs to be done. Petrol, we put more in here because we went to my husband's parents last weekend. It was in a different county, so we have filled up the petrol. So we have put £50 in. We still, we put 70 in there, so we still have £20 left. So hopefully we can last a bit longer. So that's £20, but that's a monthly, so that will be kept in there. Toiletries, absolutely diddly squat. It's all gone. Absolutely nothing. And we've got Doobie left in pet supplies. We are all stocked up for the month now, which is good. Even though we had anyone had Amazon, they've got these new bags. Well, they put our cat food, so I get my cat food from Amazon. I have to because it's so much cheaper, and my cats are really fussy. And they left it outside, said it was in a safe space. We couldn't find it where it was in the safe space, and they put it open and we couldn't find it, and it got soaking wet. So yeah, thanks Amazon. Household, absolutely nothing, and that's also monthly, but we've got everything we need. And then we have food. Food is a weekly. Oh, hello. Food is a weekly. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds in £1 coins. We know what we're going to be doing with that later, and 3p left over. And I also have £30. So we did really well on our food shop this week. We've been really good with that. So yes, I'm very happy with that. So that's the unstuff. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stuff my food and my vapes for the week. So I've got my money that I've taken out. There we go. I've got an extra £5 here because Mr. Saban's Scholar found a £5 in his jeans. Don't know where that came from. So I'm also going to put that there, ready to stuff later on. And we have in here 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Good. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Okay, so we're going to put £10 in vape. I haven't done my weekly check underneath the sofa and stuff to see if there's any little tiny vape bottles. There might well be. So that's £10 there. And then here, 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. And then 80 for food. So we have scrunched it down a little bit. It's been working on the 80, so we're just going to keep it on for the 80 for a little bit because it's just tight this month with Christmas and everything else. So £80 for food for the week, which I think will be fine actually, and then £10 for vape. And that is everything to do with my day today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move to Old Faithful because now I'm going to stuff my high priority. So let's go. So here they are. Here is my high priority folder. This is the one that I use the most. It has things in here that are things we need to stuff like really quickly, really high priority, or things that we just have to keep topping up. So for example, hair. So I had my hair cut last weekend and it's lovely. I decided to go a little bit shaven on the other side of my hair, so it's looking very nice now. It was really lovely and I really needed it, and as you know, I nearly cancelled because of money, but no, I did it, and it was, you know, I'd saved for it, so that is going to have to be stuffed again. We will start that again probably next week. Excuse me. So I'm going to leave that today, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put £5 in the credit card. So take £10 out, put £5 in. Oh my goodness, I'm still fingers and thumbs after being ill. So as some of you know, I was in hospital. I'm still not feeling, still a bit shaky. Okay, I got 10, I got 20. So I got £20 in there. So we're going to need to stuff that because I want to try and do 50. I haven't really put targets on this month, but I would like to go for 50 for credit card. And then we have the biggie. This is our son's accommodation. So we pay for his accommodation at university at the moment. So at the moment we have, we have 250, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50. So I have 50 in there at the moment. So I want to try and get to, well, as much as I can really for this one. But I already have 400 in the bank. So we really need to hit that, but we just haven't got around to it as much, unfortunately, lately. So that's what we have at the moment, and I'm going to put £20 in there because it is our biggie. It's our one that we try to put the most in. 20, 40, 60, 70. Okay, so another 70 for the month. So what I do with this one is I stuff it, and then it gets to the end of the month or when I get paid, and then that month I go into the bank, into our main city. We are quite far away from the city, and we put it into the bank, and then we put it ready for Ben's accommodation. So that's each semester. Okay, so that's that. And then we have the mortgage. And then we have the mortgage, which is £5 going in. We have £15 going in at the moment. Again, that's really need to be sorted out as well, but I'm not quite there for that either. Oh dear. Okay, so that's it. That's it at the moment. You can tell it's just been, I don't know about anyone else, but my cash stuffing has taken a little bit of a battering. With Christmas, we were all over the place with Christmas. I've been just ill and just down, and it's just taken a bit of a battering, and everything we wanted to do is I've just had to prioritize myself a little bit with my mental health, so everything's taken a bit of a backseat. But I suppose I'm telling you this because it's okay. It doesn't matter if you can't stuff a lot each month. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to move on to my high priority because there's something I want to fill in here. So let's move on to annual events even. Okay, so I've got a little bit of shuffling to do here because my dad-in-law had his birthday. It was lovely. We went out for a meal, but that means that I can take out my fully funded because it's all done. Took it out. We got him a few bits, and I'm actually going to take out Benjamin's birthday. So Ben's birthday is tomorrow, and he's all done. He's staying at university, so we're not really doing anything, but I gave his present a little while ago. He wanted money to go towards a new Xbox, so that was all done a little while ago. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these two at the back because with annual events, they are in order of what event is next. That helps me to see what's coming up, helps me to organise my funds, and it's just really worked for me. It's one of my favourite folders. So there we go. Yay! There we are. Okay, so that is all the annual events before the new year. Christmas has its own folder. So we then move on to January. So January, I have our son's birthday. And that's it for January. So we're not getting presents for Mr. Saving Scholar. Myself and Mr. Saving Scholar aren't doing presents for each other this year. We just don't need it. So his birthday would be in January. We're just not doing it. So we are just focusing on our eldest son's birthday. I've already bought him, he's going to be 22. We've already bought him some Warhammer stuff. We got it all at the same time when we got his Christmas stuff. So I only need to do £70. So I've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So he's just plodding through. I think it's probably going to be next payday where we kind of put that in a little bit. So that's Jonathan's birthday done. And then I'll be moving on to February, which is our niece's birthday. And then we carry on like that. So that is my annual events done. What we're going to do now is we're going to move on to our challenges. So let's go. Okay, so here is my Christmas Advent calendar, saving style. I saw these on my Etsy store and I just love them. So what you do is every day you scratch off the day of December. So today it is the, I hope I haven't missed one. I told you how all over the place I am. Yeah, I think it's the 8th. I hope so. If not, I've missed one. And so you scratch it off. Oh, this is a biggie. And it's £5 I need to save today. So I've got £5. And then I take out Terps. Oh, there we go. It's only 5p, that's fine. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes in my little envelope. Here's my little envelope. Oh, and I'm going to stuff that in there. And then I put that back with all my other coins and put that back there. So that's my Christmas advent calendar. So I've saved a little bit so far. That's great. And it's going to go towards I've decided whether it's going to go to next year's Christmas or if it's going to go to annual events. I haven't decided yet. But that's my first challenge done, which is my advent calendar. So now we're going to go on and look at our penny saving challenges. So let's move on to that. Okay, so penny saving challenges time, my favourite time. What we do with this is that I decided that I really struggled with penny saving challenges, so I decided to make my own. I sell them on the Etsy store for $4.99. That's for the bundle of cards only, so just the cards, just the trackers, for $4.99, free postage and packaging. And I do it because I really struggled with the penny saving challenge. So I have penny saving challenge for each coin denomination apart from £2. So what I'm going to do is I am going to empty out Terps and see what he has. I've got all the stuff from the Christmas advent calendar everywhere. Okay, let's empty out Terps. I don't think he's got quite so much now because that took up all my pound coins. Okay, right, come on Terps. There we go. So let's see what we're going to put in the saving trackers and what's going to go back into Terps. So first of all, I'm going to move on to my 1p savings challenge. So what I do is I see if I've got 10 pence worth of 1 pence coins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's it. So 7. If it was 10, I'd be able to tick off a tracker and put it in my pouch. When I get to £1 worth, I take it to my brother and he exchanges all my penny coins for £1 coin. So I'm going to put that back in there. We then are going to move on to £2. Let me find my £2. Here we go. So same thing applies for 2 pence pieces. I need to find 10 pence worth of 2 pence pieces. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Fabulous. Okay, so I found 10 pence worth of £2 coins. I've just actually exchanged that with my brother, so I've got no coins in there. So I'm starting off another row. So each row equals, for 10 pences, it equals £1. So 10 pence worth goes there. Yay, fantastic. And again, once I hit £1 worth, I'll take it to my brother, who is a manager of a pub, and I will get him to exchange it. So that's my 2 pence done. We then move on to my 5s. £1, 50p's, 5. There's my 5s. And then for my 5s, I need to find 50 pence worth of 5p's. These are the bane of my life, but we might be able to do it today. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I don't know what it is, but I really struggle to find 5 pences. I never get change back. So again, that's going back into Terps, and we can't tick off a tracker. We then move on to 10p's, but I haven't got any 10 pences. I did do that actually last week. So now we're moving on to 20p's. So 10p's, 20p's. So for 20p's, I need to find £1 worth of 20p's, and then I can tick off a tracker. So I have 20, 40, 60. So not enough for that one. I have no 50 pences, which would be 50p. So just for every 50p, I tick it off. And then we are going to move on to £1 coins. So I exchanged with my brother again. So I now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds worth of £1 coins, which is great. This one's really coming on nicely. There we go. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have another £5 worth of coins. So tick that off. And there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nearly at £60, which is great. Give it a wobble. Pop it in. And there we go. Fabulous. Okay, and that's all my challenges done. Excuse it, it's a little bit of a mess today, but I'll show you anyway. So there are all my challenges, my saving challenges. I'm hoping to get some more challenges done over the coming weeks, but just, yeah, I haven't. And that is it for today. Really quick Saturday unstuff and stuffing. Hopefully it'll be far more organised for next week. But leave in the comments if you do your own cash stuffing, whether that's TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. I'd really like to watch them. I'm getting into watching them again. So there are some great ones, and I kind of just want to do some shout out next week, but I just haven't watched a wide variety of them. I tend to watch the same people. So Budget with Iris, I watch Budget and Dreams, Budgets with Sasha. So please let me know if you have a YouTube channel, because I'd really like to watch and I'd really like to subscribe. I've just figured out now that I have to go, if I do it on my app, on the YouTuber kind of creator app, I can't subscribe to you all. So I have to go into YouTube, me thinking I'm subscribing to you guys, and I haven't. So please just drop me a line. Let me know if you do your own YouTube content, and I'll take a look. Other than that, have a great weekend. Stay dry, stay warm, and happy savings. Speak to you all soon. Bye.